Welcome to Emotions and Stories. Today, we start with yet another episode of Karan and his disasters. This time, it's about a haunted house. Haunted houses are as it is a bit spooky, and when Karan decides to visit one, it becomes even more interesting. So, let's begin our today's story The Haunted House. Halloween was Karan's favorite time of the year, mostly because of the haunted house attraction that's set up every year in town. This time, he confidently told his friends he wouldn't be scared. But, spoiler alert, he was. Very, very wrong. The haunted house was dimly lit, filled with eerie music and actors dressed as ghosts and zombies. At first, Karan strutted confidently, but the moment a zombie lunged out from a hidden corner, he let out a scream so high pitched that even the ghost seemed startled. Panicked, he sprinted forward, straight into a hanging cobweb prop, flailing wildly. In his desperation to escape, he tripped over a fog machine, knocking it over and sending thick mist spilling everywhere. Disoriented, he grabbed onto a skeleton for balance, but it was poorly secured and came down crashing, knocking over an entire section of props. The chain reaction led to chaos everywhere. One of the actors, dressed as a vampire, got tangled in the falling decorations and landed in a heap beside him. The visitors, assuming this was some unexpected jump scare, screamed and ran for their lives. Karan stumbled forward trying to escape, but the floor had become slippery from the fog machine's liquid. His foot skidded and he crashed straight into a prop coffin, sending it flying open. A mummy wrapped actor inside, startled beyond belief, let out a yell and tumbled out, rolling across the floor and wrapping himself even further in his bandages. Meanwhile, Karan, now tangled in fake spider webs, spun in circles trying to shake them off. His efforts only made things worse as he barreled into a table of fake potions, knocking over glass bottles filled with colored water that splashed dramatically all around. The eerie lighting reflected off the liquid, making it look like some kind of supernatural disaster had unfolded. Behind him, the vampire actor, who had just managed to get untangled from the props, slipped on the spilled potion and fell with a theatrical shriek, scaring a group of kids who had just entered. Their screams added to the already chaotic scene, causing a ripple effect of people running, shouting, and tripping over props. By the time emergency exit lights flickered on and the attraction's supervisor stormed in, Karan was lying in a pile of broken props, a skeleton arm wrapped around his leg, and a vampire groaning beside him. The mummy, now fully rolled up like a burrito, lay helplessly on the floor, and various pieces of haunted house lay scattered everywhere. The attraction was shut down for the rest of the night. The supervisor, shaking his head in disbelief, looked around at the mess and finally muttered, "Well, that was unexpected." Meanwhile, Karan was crowned scariest attraction of the year. His friends were barely able to contain their laughter, patted his back. "Well, Karan, at least you gave them a night to remember." Karan sighed, "Yeah, but at what cost?" And with that, Karan's legend as the town's most disastrous adventure continued. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Karan and his disaster. Do let us know in the comments what you think about it. Thank you.